What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So we've got what's known to be a great alternative for Eros Najim, the Middle Eastern exclusive version of Eros from Versace that viewer yesterday or day before, who may be watching this, comment below if it was you, said they're going to be releasing it in the UK, so it might be a little bit easier for us to get it in North America. I don't know, because I want a bottle of Eros Najim still. It's the one Eros that eludes me, you know? But Lattafa made a version in their Qaed al Fursan line called Untamed, and I've been wearing it on and off for about a week now. Wore it yesterday again as well, and is it mind-blowingly good? No. It was a pretty damn good release from them. Like, I would say top 10 Lattafa release in recent memory. I wouldn't put it over a Teriyaki Intense or a Kamla Dukan. Those do speak to me a bit more because it's just so spicy, but we're going to dive into this one. Stay tuned. So real quick, we'll look around the bottle. Standard stuff. I don't have the white bottle, the unlimited one or whatever. I have the original that's, saffron woods and pineapple. Just absolutely gorgeous for the like 15 and 20 bucks you'll pay for it. You pay around 35 to 40 range for this because it's a newer release, but I think it's worth it actually. You have this like almost dark coffee-like colored glass, brown and gold hues going around. Eau de Parfum, and they have the Lattafa logo on top, and you can hold it from the cap. It's not the strongest magnet in the world, but it is a magnetic cap. Good atomizer. Let's talk about that scent, though. Now, this one has a sweet caramel-like sweetness, a little bit of vanilla, with some spices, like that, like this caramel tone to it, almost like a dark caramel syrup color, is actually fitting because it's very rich caramel sweetness in the opening. It's quite smoky from the frankincense, olibanum frankincense, and it's nice and woodsy. Not a oud funk, but a nice oriental, smoky, woody, spiced feel. Definitely has that Middle Eastern kind of tone to it, but a sweet Middle Eastern fragrance nonetheless. Middle Eastern Eros makes sense, right? You don't have apple and loads of lavender. And at least I don't smell Ambroxan. A lot of the culprits of the original Eros DNA, you have orange, which I don't get much of. A multitude of spices like cardamom and cinnamon and nutmeg at the top. But again, it's not over the top spicy. It's sweeter than it is spicy. And it's just as woodsy as it is spicy. Honestly, I think it's a little more woodsy than spicy. Let's say it's just as smoky as it is spicy. I would rank the smoky and spicy accords kind of in that 3 and 4 hole. If I was ranking the main accords here, I would say it's sweet, woody, spicy, smoky, and let's say a little citric fifth, because I do get a little hint of the citrus, but not a dominant orange smell. This stuff actually smells really good. Like, no two ways about it. Again, I don't put it above some of their other recent releases, but it's up there. It's definitely up there. I would strongly encourage checking this out. If you like caramel, sweet, woody fragrances, while I still wouldn't call it completely a gourmand, it doesn't make me want a snack like other gourmands do. There's gourmand elements here with it being a rich caramel syrup type of smell. It's just really lovely. Not too heavy to wear in the warmer weather. It's been in the 80s. Here, 80 degrees Fahrenheit, and I've been wearing it no problem. Outdoors, running around, all that good stuff. Hasn't been cloying or wearing too heavy or anything like that. Now, when high heat summer and more humidity rolls around and we're clipping 95 to 105 degrees range, wouldn't want to wear it. Not gonna wear it. Wouldn't advise you to do it either, but to each their own. You like to wear super thick, sweet fragrances, go for it. Again, it's not super thick at the same time. Man, this, you see, I keep pulling the cap to sniff it. It is a damn good fragrance. I would say most people will enjoy this one. It doesn't have loads of funk. It's not too much of a Middle Eastern vibe if you're not really into that style. Like, it's not over-the-top oriental smelling and loads of resins and, like I said, oud funk and things like that. It's just a really well-rounded, woody, sweet fragrance with some spices and some smoke is basically how you can look at it. It smells great. Now, performance. Not the monster you probably were expecting. I would say it's above average, though. Kind of falls in that 7 to 8 hour range in longevity for me. That's kind of been right where I've clocked it. I'm sure it can go beyond that. It's a little bit of nose fatigues, probably beyond the 8 hour mark, because it starts off really stout, and then I never lose my sensitivity to it. I can always smell it. The projection, I would say, is in that moderate, maybe a little bit better than moderate to moderate heavy range for a good hour and a half. And then it settles into a moderate sillage, not a moderate to mild sillage. Like, I do get decent whiffs of it. It's not little light, faint whiffs here and there. The first few hours, I get pretty solid like hits of it when I make certain movements, even when I wasn't wearing it on my forearms, because I did some wearings with just around the neck, and I've done yesterday's wearing. I had one on each forearm plus around the neck. So obviously I could smell the sillage a bit better with it coming off of my forearms being up in front of me, not just, sides and back of the neck. So, the sillage I would definitely put on that moderate side. So again, it's not a beast, and it's not an average performer. It's kind of in the middle of where I would say it's a very strong performer. It's above average, pretty much across the board in all three subcategories of performance. So with that said, my final thoughts on this one, cumulative score is a great 8 out of 10 fragrance. It's not knock your socks off good to me. To some it might be. But I do think it's a great release from them. I am super happy that I did get it. I've been enjoying wearing it. As it gets warmer, it's going to get shelved. And once the weather starts to get milder again later in the year, it'll find its way back into the rotation. I will wear this more often than not. It's typical, like if a sweet designer wants to make a Middle Eastern version of a fragrance, Eros Najim from Versace, this is what you're looking at. Your golden ouds from the 1 Million line from Paco Rabanne. Just think fragrances like that. Ferragamo oud, while not exactly the same, but that Oriental Middle Eastern style. So yeah, it's about what I expected. Not so much an Eros type smell, but it's pretty much what I expected the DNA to kind of walk the path of. It delivered on with above average performance. Nice bottle, magnetic cap, good atomizer, just well-rounded, and I think worth the money all the way around. If you want to wait and see if it gets down in the 20-some-odd range, go ahead. It's your prerogative. If you're cool with paying that $30 to $40 range, there's links down below if you want to check it out. Of course, you don't have to buy a damn thing to watch my videos, but I'm sure happy with it. Like I said, this may get one more wearing before it gets shelved for the upcoming season, because we're about to really move right on into summer weather. The spring weather has really been starting to creep up over here on the Emerald Coast. So yeah, that's my final thoughts. Thank you guys for checking out the video and spending a little bit of your day with me. So make sure to like and subscribe before you leave. We'll see you on the next one.